Yeah. ISLAMIC, yeah.
You guys, and I'm thinking to myself, the level of ignorance is increasing in the atheistic mindset. Not you personally, I'm talking about the information, okay? Now, if I look at things, I say, look, why don't you assess the evidence? Yes? Now, he repeated to a certain extent what you said. Well, you see, the Quran, you can't change it even if you wanted to change it.
Yeah.
Yes?
Is that true or not?
So I'm thinking to myself, how much do you actually know about the Quran to make a statement like that? Do you know enough to the extent that you would do the same to a book that is written by an expert? For example, A Universe from Nothing, written by Professor Lawrence Krauss. Yeah?
Exist, mate. Come on, man.
Can I finish? Can I finish? I never interjected. He wrote a book, A Universe from Nothing.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Okay? I take the first 5 paragraphs,
Yeah.
I read, and I conclude he is talking a load of nonsense, and I close the book. I go to an individual.
But is he claiming perfect?
One second. You see the difference here. I still didn't interject. Yes. So I still didn't interject. Yeah. So I read only a few pages, and I close the book, and I say a load of rubbish. And I come across an individual who is sympathetic with what Professor Krauss says.
Yeah.
And he says to me, he's written a book, brilliant book, A Universe from Nothing. And I say to him, oh yeah. I know which one it is, load of rubbish. He says, why? I said, well, I read the first 3 pages and I came to the conclusion, a load of nonsense.
Yeah.
Any reasonable individual who is listening to what I'm saying will say to me, the person will definitely tell you, did you read the full book? And I will say, no, I don't need to. Only the first 3 pages gave me the conclusion. Any reasonable person would turn around and tell me, Shabir, you have lost it. You cannot formulate it. I never interjected. You can never formulate a conclusion in totality when you didn't read the whole book. Okay? So now comes the issue, adultery. I would like you to take a stone if it's ex's friend, his daughter or whatever. Yeah? You see, it needs a bit of logical assessment before you conclude. Yes? And I do know that, again, it's soundbite Islam that I'm hearing here. Okay? So, you talk about adultery. In a particular legal system, it is a criminal act. Punishable criminal act. In a particular system, it isn't. In this country, yes, you have rules or laws that were passed, they were then subsequently repealed. Yes, depending on how society feels about a particular aspect. Okay, it is not necessarily what the truth of the matter is, it is merely how emotional society is and how lovey-dovey they feel.
Yeah,
okay, so
they can all die in the system.
I never interjected. Yeah, so you find, well, what you are talking about is a system of law. You need to assess the legal element of it. You need to look at what potential or possible defenses there may be. Now all this requires study, which I know you haven't done, but I'll leave it aside. Okay. Secondly, I will say this, as far as the totality of the evidence or the guidance concerning the Quran is concerned, anyone can make sweeping generalizations as you guys have done. Oh, this, that. Oh, you know what? It was rehashed. I put you on the spot. You were clueless. I know I would do the same with the brother here and he will be clueless, but I won't do that. What I will say is this. For you to come and say, really? It means you have rationalized whatever it is you are disagreeing with. Now I'm going to ask a simple question to you too. Rationally, what did you find wrong with the guidance of the Quran? Rationally. Now you must understand, I'm going to make it clear here. Rationally, the definition you have to look at, okay? it will mean you have to assess every aspect of that particular paragraph or statement, not soundbite Islam as I'm hearing, but assessing, just like I would do, and he is entirely wrong about what I would welcome. I would, if I can just finish, one second, if I can just finish, I would entirely welcome any constructive assessment, any assessment based on the critical faculties. I am all for that because I would rely on evidence, but once that evidence is produced, it ought to be assessed logically, rationally, and reasonably. Now, I am certain you guys haven't done that.
Holy sound, this that halal hip-hop style. The industry just started hitting us up. Damn, watch them call it a publicity stunt. Damn, even if we don't fit in the cut, we gon' make them all believe in Islam now. Can I get an I me? Reppin' that D